Live on air, online at valleycentral.com. This is CBS 4 News at 6.
Right now, several fire departments from throughout Cameron County are working together to put out a large grass fire near Olmito. Several acres already have been charged.
CBS 4's Nora Salinas is live near the scene with the very latest. Nora.
As you can see behind me, it's taking multiple crews to put out this fire that started near the intersection of FM 1732 and East 1461 near Olmito. So far, firefighters with the Brownsville, San Benito, and Los Fresnos fire departments have been working for more than 2 hours to exhaust the flames, but the strong winds have made it a bit of a challenge. According to the San Benito fire chief, there are large portions of grass on fire and a pile of tires as well. We are told homes in the area have been evacuated for safety, and Cameron County Sheriff deputies are blocking off roads around the area to prevent the public to go near what started as a massive fire. Right now we can see that it is slowly dying down. So far we have not received reports of injuries, but there are ambulances currently on the scene, and we will continue to bring you the latest updates on this fire as it develops. Live near Olmito, Nora Salinas, CBS 4 News and valleycentral.com.
Also, the McAllen Fire Department is investigating a fire that may have claimed the life of an elderly woman. CBS 4's Michelle Vargas outside the home and joins us now with more. Michelle.
Intro's up. We're outside of the 1500 block of Fern Avenue in McAllen. The police department has confirmed an elderly woman died inside this home. Now, the cause of death is still under investigation at this time. The call came in at 12:45 this afternoon. McAllen police officers responded to a report of a fire upon arrival. They find the woman was dead at the scene. Now again, we're at the 1500 block of Fern Avenue in McAllen, still under investigation. We did contact the fire department, the McAllen Fire Department, for further information, but at this time they cannot release any more details. However, they said they will be releasing more information about this investigation tomorrow. Live in McAllen, Michelle Vargas, CBS 4 News and valleycentral.com.
I thank you, Michelle. Well, the wind definitely a big factor today with fires going on right now.
That's right. We saw that big fire being pushed around by the wind. Brian Hale over in Brownsville, a major concern for firefighters tonight.
Absolutely. Not just tonight, Marcy and Eddie, but tomorrow as well. Winds are dying down now through the afternoon and into the evening, but we're looking at the winds coming back pretty much to 40 to maybe gusting 50 miles an hour for tomorrow. Again, a concern. Here you can see right now winds anywhere from 14 to 25 in the lower valley to mid valley, and then the upper valley 16 to 24 miles an hour out of the south. That's sustained wind. We've had wind gusts today near 50 miles an hour. I'll show you coming up my full forecast. Right now, our South Texas College live shot, courtesy of Doctors Hospital of Renaissance, shows a couple of clouds up there in the sky, but not too much going on. Otherwise, just traffic moving along nicely. Here's a look at the satellite view showing those clouds, just kind of mid to upper level cloud cover moving along. Nothing to see here. There you have your hour by hour forecast. Overnight temperatures down into the low 60s and partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. Southeast wind 10 to 15. But here's the big part of the forecast. Tomorrow, again, another way windy day, as well as southeast winds 30 to 40, gusting near 50 miles an hour. 86 degrees. We should be topping out at 70. I'll show you when we cool down again and when the winds die down. Coming up, my full forecast.
And remember, you can get weather alerts, CBS 4 News and valleycentral.com, wherever you go with our new and improved CBS 4 News mobile app. Just go to Google or the App Store to download or to update. Several witnesses testified today in the murder trial linked to the disappearance of a Harlingen teen. The mother of Abigail Estrada believes her daughter's disappearance came after Abigail told police about Ruben Torres' alleged involvement in a crime. The 13-year-old girl was last seen leaving her mom's Harlingen apartment with Torres. A witness testified today that Torres claimed he took Abigail to the woods and shot her. A Harlingen police investigator also testified that Torres told him he would lead him to her body, but he never did. The trial continues tomorrow. And the trial of a former Mission police officer accused of making false statements to the FBI is now over. One of the last witnesses to take the stand was the FBI agent who investigated the fake drug bust of 2012. That investigation led to the arrest of Mission Officer Hector Jojo Mendez. Former Mission Officer Charles Lopez is accused of lying about the sequence of events that took place during that fake drug bust.
An old felony case hovering over an Ed Couch police chief for years is moving forward after a new discovery. CBS 4's Patrick Chalvier was in the courtroom live now in the studio to tell us more about this. Patrick, what's going on?
Yeah, Marcy, this case has been in a holding pattern since its mistrial back in 2010, but some once lost transcripts have been found which may finally begin to answer some questions. The case started in 2008 when the veteran lawman fired a shotgun loaded with beanbag rounds at his wife's ex-husband. A grand jury indicted Cardenas, charging him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and tampering with physical evidence. The court reportedly didn't document the mistrial, prosecutors never dismissed the charges, and the court never scheduled a follow-up hearing, leaving this case in a legal limbo. Now both parties say the transcripts have been found, a key piece in the future of this case.
Truly, a transcript is required for justice to be carried out in this case. But that will be within the prerogative of the district attorney.
Once the Hidalgo County District Attorney's Office has those transcripts, will they be able to review them and decide what will happen next in this case? The next hearing is set for the beginning of February. In the studio, Patrick Chalvier, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
And all new at 6, controversy at today's Hidalgo County Commissioners meeting over spending money on the purchase of new electronic voting machines. CBS 4's Joe Flores explains why.
Tuesday morning, an eager elections department was ready to spend nearly $6 million on what they say is much better voting equipment than what's currently being used.
When they count manually, mistakes are made. We have had, and this is true, we have had ballots in the trash can, and only because of the electronic counter, of the tabulator, and because we do such a good job in our processes and our procedures, are we able to recover those ballots.
However, the multi-million-dollar purchase, which would come out of taxpayers' pockets, is now on hold.
And take no action at this point in time, so we can get all these questions answered.
After many voiced their concerns and pleaded, Hidalgo County commissioners tabled the approval for another 30 days.
We're going to make the push to go to paper ballots. I think a lot of people would feel a lot better about our elections if there was a paper trail involved and being able to verify every vote with a paper ballot.
We have a new commissioner. He needs to be able to analyze the process. There's also, some comments made that the state may be willing to help contribute to the purchase price, and if that's the case, then we need to look at that because, that could bring our costs down.
Yvonne Ramon, elections administrator, reminded commissioners at the meeting that they've hosted open house meetings in the past for the public. And on June 14th of last year, the elections department, along with Hart Intercivic, signed a resolution with the county to purchase the machines.
I did make it clear that we needed to make this decision soon because of all the time that the election department has already put into this.
The equipment is here. The formality today is to wrap up that resolution. So maybe something you want to speak to your legal counsel about.
During the quarrel, Hidalgo County purchasing agent Marta Salazar told commissioners that the machines were already stored in the county.
It kind of came up that, we have a problem. We've already ordered the machines. Today was the vote to spend the money.
The Hidalgo County Elections Department declined to comment after the item was tabled for 30 days and immediately left the courthouse. In Edinburgh, Joel Flores, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
We haven't heard the last of that issue. Well, a new public service announcement is warning people in Hidalgo County against illegal dumping.
How officials are reminding people to keep the county clean.
And Valley residents will be getting a better view when traveling along the expressway. That's up next on CBS 4 News at 6.